I really have to go surf, but I have to jam on this while inspired. I have a new theory, which is on sabotaging. So, my new theory is that we can't actually sabotage. What? Yeah, I actually don't think that we can sabotage things, because I think that there's people who are meant to be in our lives for a lifetime, and no matter what we do, no matter how we push, pull, freak out, act around, we cannot sabotage the people that are meant to be in our lives for a lifetime. People come into our lives for a season, a reason, or a lifetime. The lifetime ones, we can't fuck it up, guys. We can't do it wrong. And I know that I personally, actually this just resonated with me as well, I remember being in a new relationship with a guy a couple of years ago who was so secure, so sweet, so loving, most secure guy I've dated. He was great, and I sabotaged, right? I went to a wedding, I met somebody, I called this guy I was newly seeing and said, I met this guy, like, I feel like really connected to him, but we're just newly dating. And he said, go have the experience. And we had a different translation of go what have the experience meant, because I went and like had a love story with him for 3 days. That was not what the guy was meaning at all, which later became a problem. But, and then for a long time I beat myself up. I was like, I sabotaged it. I had this chance at this secure love. And then what I realized is that he wasn't my person. The guy, they both weren't my person. The guy that I spent the 3-day love affair was not my person. He's happily with another person. The guy that I dated also that was new, he wasn't my person. I didn't sabotage anything. Neither of them were the man that I was supposed to be with. And I think that it's really important to understand, like, what if we can't do it wrong? What if you couldn't do it wrong? What if there was no right, there was no wrong, there was no sabotage? What choices would you make? And I feel this like so deeply. It's like if we let go of, am I going to sabotage something? Because a lot of people that do personal development and we have this awareness of our triggers and our wounds and our whatever, it's like you're going to be a dick sometimes. You're going to run away from being loved. You're going to be afraid someone else is going to run away from being loved, and you're both going to like freak out because intimacy is fucking scary and so is vulnerability. And that's okay, because if you both choose to be there and to choose each other, you'll come back to one another. Abraham Hicks has a beautiful talk called How to Let Go of Someone You Love. And this woman is on her show, and she was like, I was dating this guy named Fred. I love this. I've listened to this like 20 times. She's like, I was dating this guy named Fred. I was really into him, and he ended it, and I was devastated. And I actually came onto your show, Abraham, like a year ago, and you told me just whenever I thought of him to like send him love. And so I did. Whenever I thought of Fred, I just send him love. And for 6 or 7 months, I just sent him love, and that was it. And then one day I saw him driving. And I saw him driving and park at a house and go in. And I went, oh my God, this is it. Fred has showed up, like this is meant to be. And so she goes and she knocks on the door. And Fred opens the door, and it's not love and magic and fireworks. He's like, what are you doing here? And Abraham interrupts her and says, yeah, at what point did you stop trusting the process? At what point did you stop trusting the process? If Fred is meant to be in your stream, he fucking will be. She didn't say fucking, but she is funny and she swears sometimes. Fred will be in your fucking stream. Doesn't matter what shit you pull. Doesn't matter if you try and get the fuck out of the river. It doesn't matter if you throw mud at him. Doesn't matter if you try and cover yourself in mud and hide. Fred, if he's meant to be there, will be in the motherfucking river. So you can't sabotage. Let it go. There is no right choice. Follow your heart. And if you follow your heart and you end up being a dick, hiding, running away, you're fucking human, just like everybody else. So give yourself a break, okay? So that was a short rant, but that was important. What if we couldn't sabotage? Think about that today. Think about all those times that you think that you sabotage, and then think back of, yeah, but did I really want the job? Did I really like that friend? Was I really still in alignment with him? Was that guy really my guy once the time had passed? Answer is probably no.